Zdravo svima i dobrodošli u još jednu epizodu podcasta Pod kapicom. Krenula je klupska sezona, već su o tome pričali Pavle i Nikola Rađen. Imali smo i zanimljive goste koji su nam bili dostupni evo od starta ove nove klupske sezone i naravno nastavljamo u istom smeru, u istom ritmu. Svake nedelje nas pratite sa novim interesantnim vaterpolo pričama i ništa manje interesantno neće biti i u ovoj epizodi. Pavle nam je opravdano odsutan zbog svojih nekih drugih obaveza, ali tu smo da ga zamenimo kad god možemo i da vam donesemo nove interesantne priče, kako aktuelne, tako i neke koje se tiču prošlosti ili možda planova za budućnost naših gostiju, tako će biti i u ovoj epizodi. Naš današnji gost je reprezentativac Španije, vaterpolista Novog Beograda, Alvaro Granados. Probat ćemo da uvedemo ovu priču na španskom, koliko ja to budem mogla, onda ćemo nastaviti na engleskom, a možda malo probamo i na srpskom. Hola Alvaro, bienvenido al nuestro estudio.
Thanks.
Y feliz cumpleaños.
Thanks a lot. I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, so that was everything, literally everything that I know to say in Spanish. So we should go back on English as soon as we can.
Not bad.
Yeah. So how do you feel here? You have a couple of interesting questions about our studio here. You take your time to see all of these details around you and everything. So how do you feel here?
It's very nice. Being honest, I try to learn some Serbian by watching some episodes. I saw
really? Yeah.
Felipe Perrone. I saw few episodes of this podcast, and because I said I was trying to learn Serbian, and it's cool to be here.
Yeah, yeah. So just to be clear about your Serbian, you mostly understand everything, right?
We will say mostly everything, but I mean inside of the pool, of course, I understand everything because in the end it's every day the same.
Yeah.
But outside it's much more difficult. But malo po malo, I'm trying to understand everything.
Yeah. Who is the most helpful person for you in learning Serbian for now?
I mean, I'm like a curious guy. I'm trying to learn always, and I'm asking every time to the guys how you say this, how you say that, and little by little, of course, Joao. Joao was here.
Yeah.
He's a great friend of mine.
He's very good at Serbian.
He's very good at Serbian, and so he's very good in Spanish also. So with him, I was always asking how do I say this, and he was very helpful with me.
Oh, okay, so let's speak first about those things that happened at the beginning of the season. How do you like your new season here in Novi Beograd? And is it everything, is it everything with the plan for now at the beginning of the season? Or is there something that you need to improve for the rest of the season?
No, I mean, for the moment, I'm super happy to be here. That's my second year here. And let's say it's like I know how everything goes, so I'm much more prepared to approach this season. And even though the last season was perfect, I feel and I really believe that this will be much better for me and for the team.
Yeah. What was the crucial thing in making the decision to come here?
I don't know. It was many things. I always wanted to move, to live the experience, to play abroad, to live abroad. And I don't know, when Novi Beograd called me, it was like I felt inside of me that I needed to do this move, even though I was perfect in Barcelona with my family, my teammates for so long. I was perfect. I didn't move because I wasn't good. I moved because I always wanted, and this opportunity was once in a lifetime, and I took it.
Yeah. What about the ambitions of the club for this season? You were the part of the little history of the club that is pretty new, on the big scene and everything. So what is the main ambition now for the club? Do you even think about that? Do you even think about, the end of the season and winning the trophies, or you just go step by step?
I guess everyone that is watching this podcast knows about Novi Beograd, the ambitious project that Novi Beograd is. And of course we aim for everything possible, like everything in Serbian league, and of course Champions League. This is why this project is made to accomplish and to try to win everything. I think that's obvious, and I see it that way. Also, it's part of why I'm here to try to accomplish as many things as I can. And of course, we know it will be difficult. We know regional league is every year much more competitive, and Champions League is also. And with this new I don't know. Way of playing,
new format of the competition.
New format, yes. It will be really, really difficult, but I'm very, very confident with this team, and I think we can accomplish everything. Really.
Yeah. But for us, like if we watch it only by the results, considering the fact that you got 2 finals in a row of the Champions League, is it a next step to win the Champions League, or you don't even think about that?
I try to don't think about it because it's like. I mean, I don't know how many months. I don't even know. I try to go, like you said before, step by step, trying to. Now we have cup, the first trophy. It's the cup, Serbian Cup. So let's try to accomplish this. Let's try to to win every game of this first round of Champions League. And when we accomplish this, let's move forward. Let's try to think in a regional league and after in Champions League. So I think. It's better to go step by step, and that's the way I think.
Yeah, and with that mentality, and you already mentioned new format of the competition in the Champions League. Speaking about that, what do you think about those kind of things? About those changes that you don't even get the chance to get some impact on that or something. But how do you like it for now, or what do you think it is better for the rest of the season, second part of the season, to play like that?
I'm not sure. For the moment, it's only been 2 games. So for the moment, I couldn't feel the difference. But anyway, it's not my job. the ones who decide this new format, I guess they will know better. So I think it's obvious that it will be much difficult to qualify, because instead of 8 teams, it will be 4. That's obvious. But anyways, like I said, Novi Beograd is Novi Beograd, and it doesn't matter. We will aim for the final. So
yeah, And speaking about the regional competition, regional league, you mentioned that is more competitive this season than comparing to some other seasons by now. What do you mean exactly by that, and how do you feel that difference?
I mean, it's, for example, Jadran Split. I think this year took such a great players. They are very strong. Also, Juk is a team that, although they have young guys, they know how to play. They have a very defined way to play. They are such a great team. They beat us last year. So I think there are many teams on top level in this regional league, and it will be difficult. But I'm saying every time, but I think, and I'm confident that we can do everything.
Yeah. So story that we always want to hear in these kind of podcasts and shows is the story about how everything happened with you and water polo. Did you start to play water polo as your first sport, or was it something else and then you decided to change it?
No, it's funny. I'm always saying this story because I've never wanted to do water polo, not even swimming. No one in my family ever did swimming or water polo, so it was I didn't like it on the beginning. But my older brother was doing football on that moment, and my parents didn't like at all this football atmosphere, let's say. So my mother said, "You're not gonna do football. You can say whatever you want, not football, not basket. You're going to the pool. You will start swimming." And let's say I was a good kid, so I said okay, and I started swimming, and then I had the opportunity to move to water polo, and I saw that I love it. I really love it from the very beginning that I started doing water polo. So I moved from swimming to water polo, and let's say from 8 years old it started everything.
So thanks to your mom, we have today one of the best players in the world.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So what about your brothers and the rest of the family? Did they continue with other sports, or maybe they changed it to swimming or water polo?
Actually, when I started doing water polo, I'm younger than my brother, but my brother came to watch my games, and he saw like, wow, this sport, it's amazing. So he moved. I think he was like 14, 15 years old, and he decided to move from football to water polo.
Because of you, right?
Because of me. Not because of me, because he saw water polo. It's an amazing sport. And he started doing water polo, let's say this 15 years old. And he was doing actually very, very, very great. He managed to accomplish to be part of the first like senior team of Club Natació Terrassa. But then he stopped. But actually nowadays he's playing water polo like amateur and like a hobby. But he loves water polo. He's watching me every game. Not only me, every water polo game. He's such a great fan.
Yeah. So you grew up in your hometown, Terrassa, right? Yeah.
That's right.
How does it look to grow up there, to go to swimming practices, then to water polo practices, to, you know, how was your childhood? How do you remember it?
I remember it was a great childhood, being honest. And to be honest also, Club Natació Terrassa is such a big part of my childhood, and not only childhood. But for me, it was like finishing school, take the bus, going to the club, and spend there, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours every day. Then Saturday game, Sunday game, like this every day for I don't know how many years. Also in summer, I was doing some summer camps in Terrassa. So for me, this club is part of my childhood, and it has a space in my heart. So I'm really, really happy with my childhood and to being part of Terrassa. So I'm happy.
Did you have time this summer to go to your hometown to take a rest, or?
Not so
really
much. I mean, I've been in Terrassa for maybe 5 days this summer. I had vacation, holidays, blah, blah. But in my hometown, Terrassa, maybe was 5 days with family and my brother.
Yeah. More than enough, right?
No, I would like to spend much more days there, but it's okay.
Yeah. So after that part of the, let's say, career or beginning of one big career later, how everything happened, and what was the first step and first move when you felt that something big is going on, you know?
Maybe when Barceloneta called me, I felt like, wow, this is going serious. And I felt like maybe I'm doing something good. And this was like big step forward, moving to Barceloneta. I start, I don't know, having practice with such a great teammates, such a great water polo players like, let's say, Dani Pinedo, Fran Fernandez, Felipe Perrone. And in that moment, I felt like, wow, this is professional water polo. I love this, and I want to be like one of them, like be these kind of players like Felipe, Fran.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah. So now when you watch it from the distance, do you think that you are becoming, or you already became that kind of a player?
No. I really don't think so. I'm being very honest. For me, Fran Fernandez, Felipe Perrone, Dani Pinedo, they are not only such a great water polo players, that's obvious, but they are such amazing persons. Like I learn from them a lot, really a lot. I wish someday some young guy can speak or can think about me the way I think about them. But being honest, I'm very grateful to meet them in my young ages. Yes.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think a lot of kids will speak about you those terms.
I hope.
Yeah. So before we continue to speak about Barceloneta and everything that happened to you there, I want to speak more about those days when you were still young player, and those kind of things, you know, about the smaller clubs and about things, how they get through those kind of things in a daily plan and everything. And can you compare it to a Serbian situation here if you had enough experience to see those kind of things. I want to ask you about, base of the players. How many kids are going to swimming or water polo? How many swimming pools do you have there or do we have here? And those kind of things. Do you see any difference or maybe some things that can be better in Serbia compared to your country? Because we mostly have that kind of opinion here, but I want to hear you actually.
I mean, for example, in Terrassa, I have the memory of going to the pool, such a huge pool, full of kids, swimming, doing water polo from 6 to 10 every day. I had the feeling of this pool is full, but maybe it's true that it wasn't so focused on water polo like it can be here, like let's say in Partizan or in Novi Beograd, that they have such a water polo school, and the kids are very focused on water polo. They are very passionate about water polo and to learn real water polo. Maybe in Terrassa, Barcelona, the kids are going to the pool maybe to enjoy, to do something, to do extracurricular, something like this, let's say to have fun. And maybe here it's, let's say, Partizan. They have kids that they want to be really water polo players since they are really young. Maybe that's the huge difference.
So you think only the mentality of the players and kids are the main difference?
I think, and that's my opinion, that it is like I said, in Spain maybe it's more to do something, and here the kids really want to become water polo players.
Oh yeah, that's nice to hear actually. I didn't think about that.
I think it's something like this maybe.
Yeah. And what about the infrastructure and those kind of things? They probably the finances and those kind of things are better in Spain, or?
I only saw two clubs, and I was lucky to be part of two huge clubs, two very good clubs. One is Terrassa and one is Barceloneta. Both of them have amazing facilities. They have many pools. They have a perfect gym. They have everything you need like a sportsman. And they are great. But also here, what I can see here in Serbia, it's Novi Beograd. And Novi Beograd has same or even more. We have Olympic pool full for us almost every day. We have a private gym for us with everything we need. We have everything. So I mean, I'm very lucky because in every club I've been, it was perfect. So I don't know what to say.
So were you that kind of a kid that didn't even think about, being a professional player and playing on the highest level? You just went there to have fun? Or, when did you start to think about bigger results and bigger things in your career?
No, I wasn't that kind of kid. I have my memories like being very young, being, I don't know, let's say 10 years old and dreaming about being on senior team of Terrassa. But really dreaming about it was my dream, and I really wanted. And somehow, from one day to another, I was playing in national team of Spain senior, so everything went so fast. But I only had in mind to become professional water polo player, and because it's what I love it, and I'm this kind of passionate guy that goes to get what I want.
Yeah. So you have a kind of a Serbian mentality then.
Let's see.
Yeah. How do you like our mentality? Not only in sports, but also in daily things.
I love, really. I think you Serbians are very passionate and in everything, and you can see that in sports. I'm sorry to speak about sport, but it's the thing that I know the most. I love how people here in Serbia support sport, I don't know, like you can feel them very passionate about being a player of water polo for Serbia. That's amazing. I love that, and how people support the sportsmen. And it doesn't matter which sport. I saw like volleyball, and it's full of people. I saw basket, it's full of people. Water polo, full of people. I love this passion for sport and for the country and for everything.
Do you have something that you don't love about Serbia, or the mentality, or things that you can see on the street or something like that?
Maybe the weather.
Oh, okay.
Let's say the weather.
You will have one interesting question about the weather and those kind of things from your ex-teammate, I think. So yeah, if I remember well. How do you like traffic here? Speaking about the city.
I live in Novi Beograd, so it's perfect.
It's not that bad.
No, it's perfect. It's 10 minutes every day from my place to the pool, so it's perfect. It's true that every time I'm coming to the center, it's maybe chaos, depends on which time. But I'm living in Novi Beograd, so I don't feel so much the traffic.
Yeah, I think you are our first guest that find a parking spot in front of the studio.
I'm a lucky guy here.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy here. Yeah, considering the fact that we are in the city center. So yeah. Okay, so speaking about that part of your career in Barceloneta, you mentioned that that was a first huge step for you and huge sign for you that you are going to be someone very important in this sport. Do you remember your first practice in Barceloneta?
Yes.
How that felt?
Very bad. Very
Why?
bad. I don't know, because like I said, it was big step forward. It was something different. I remember doing like man down with new tactics, another way to see water polo and to do water polo. And I remember being there and thinking, what am I doing here? I don't know anything about water polo. What am I doing? At some moment I saw one guy doing this, another doing this. And I felt like, wow, I went underwater and I was feeling so bad. But okay, little by little, you catch it, you learn how to play water polo, how to understand what are they doing.
Who was sorry for interrupting, who was your first coach by?
Chus Martin.
Oh, okay.
Chus Martin,
so
yes.
What was his first reaction to your first practice? Do you remember it?
No, he was great with me.
There wasn't no feedback, okay.
No, he was great with me the whole time. He was very, very kind. In every moment.
So it was something that is just in your head, probably.
I guess so. No, but being honest, the guys there were amazing with me. They were very kind. They were trying to help me in every moment. Like you said, maybe it was more of me and on my mind than in real. But yeah.
Do you remember, first advice that you get from some of the players, from Felipe Perone or some of those guys?
Yes, I will always remember about Felipe. I don't know if it was first advice, but I guess he saw me a little bit shy, a little bit without confidence on the water. And he knew I'm this kind of player that I like to shoot. I like to be a little bit crazy, let's say. And he took me and said, do whatever you want, whatever you feel, and from that point we will cut little by little, and you will do better. But never lose what you are, who you are, and why you are here. So and that helped me a lot.
That sounds a lot like Felipe Perone and his style of playing.
Yes.
Yeah. He actually recorded one question for you. Oof. So I guess we can use
I need
this
to
chance.
Be afraid or not?
I don't think so, but I think it's on Serbian, so probably you will understand it or
we will see.
I will help you if you cannot. Yeah.
Ništa, Alvaro, mi smo u tvoje kući. Onda prva pitanje je kada ćeš vratiti, mi samo čekamo tebe. I druga pitanje je koja je razlika između srpski vaterpolo i španjolski vaterpolo. Te queremos, querido, un abrazo.
Okay, so you understood probably everything.
I understood. Yeah. About first question, did you see the weather there?
Yeah, I saw that.
Amazing. So I don't know, it doesn't depend on me. I really don't know. I'm focused on this season. I want to do a great season, and I will see. So maybe I don't know. And about second question, the difference between Serbian and water polo, Serbian and Spanish water polo, I guess, and it's my opinion that Spanish water polo, it's much more fast. We are much more about counter-attack, much more about these tactics. We need to do very good tactics that everyone needs to know what to do to do good water polo, to be like a team. And I think Serbian water polo is much more about this quality. I was very surprised about the quality here in Serbia. I can see every guy in my team. It's amazing in individual technique. That's amazing, and I think they have this, maybe because what we spoke before about this school of water polo, and this how they shoot, how they block. That's amazing, and I think that's the main difference.
Yeah. For example, people here who are watching European water polo, when they hear that you are going to come to Novi Beograd, we expected you, you know, as already a big, complete player, which you are, you know. But when you came here, did you have a feeling that you're learning something new?
Of course, I had. I felt like this is another kind of water polo. It's not better, it's not worse, but just different. And I think that's great for a water polo player to know some different styles of water polo. And I think this, or at least the water polo we are doing, it's much more physical, much more one-on-one, like you need to be much more stronger to play this kind of water polo, and that's great. I'm trying to adapt and learn about this style.
Yeah. So you won Spanish championship, I think 5 times.
Yes, I guess
5 times, and also Copa del Rey also 5 times.
Yes.
You won 1 Serbian championship with Novi Beograd. Which one is easier or harder to win?
Being honest, Serbian, because I've never lost a cup in Spain, and I lost it here. So I guess here it's much more difficult to win.
Yeah.
But I have, I don't know, it was very important for me, this Serbian league, to win this Serbian league. It was such an important trophy because of the tough season it was last year. And I have a good memory about this Serbian league.
Yeah. And being a, you know, runner-up in Champions League, I know that in that specific moment that is like huge loss for you, and it's very hard to, you know, to recover from that and everything. But now when you watch it from the distance, are you aware somehow of the fact how that was important for you personally, for the whole club, for the history of the club, which is not that long, you know? So are you aware of that now, and how do you guys see it in the club?
Yeah, you're totally right. In the moment it felt very bad because we were so close, and the team was so close for a second time in a row. So it was tough. It was tough. I remember it was tough for the team. But now with this distance, time has passed. So I really think that it's such a big, I don't know, achievement for the club that it's made 3 years ago, that in last 2 years it's 2-time runner-up for the Champions League. I think that's amazing. I think that's such an accomplishment. And even though it's hard, even though this club aims for winning Champions League every year, I think you need to I don't know how to say, to be proud of it, like club and like player, that you're for 2 times in a row runner-up for Champions League.
You're playing on a highest possible level in this sport, even on the, you know, national team level, and also on clubs level. How do you see that losing experience and losing mentality? What do you think about that? How do you feel after, you know, those kind of matches that you knew that you could maybe do something better or different, and you didn't get a chance to win the title, or you know, you lost some games against big rivals and everything like that. How do you feel after those kind of games? And what is the thing that maybe can help you to get through that easier or something? And how do you, you know, see those losses on the highest level?
It maybe sounds like a topic, but I try to approach these losses like learnings. It's the only thing you can take about lose is to learn something. Unluckily, I lost a lot of times in important games, but I learned a lot. I learned in every lose, And I think after every lose, I became a better player. I hope I don't need to lose a lot more times, but yeah, I learn from every game. Even if I win, even if I lose, I try to learn.
Which one was the most difficult for you? With the club or with the national team?
I remember one that it was really painful for me personally. It was European Championship 2020 in Budapest. For me, it was very painful. I felt very bad after the final. I think I did a very bad game. But I learned. I failed penalty in last shoot. And 2 years after, I shot a penalty in a World Championship and I scored. So that's the point. You shoot, you fail, but you learn, and maybe next time you will be much more mature and you will approach it better. I think I did.
Yeah. So there is always those kind of things that are coming back when you need those things the most. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I hope.
Yeah. And you guys don't even have enough time to. Sometimes you don't even have enough time to think about those.
Yeah, you're right.
Those things. Yeah,
you're right.
You don't have time to recover from.
It goes so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. Yes.
So yeah. Another day, early in the morning, you have another practice, and
you're totally right.
Yeah. And how those kind of practices look like? Day after you lose the game.
Oof,
it depends on the coach probably, and those kind of things. But for you mentally, how do you feel?
I don't think it's about coach. I think it's about players. For me, when you lose in Saturday, you go on the pool Monday, and you see the faces of your teammates. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to act. Yeah, maybe you think to say something funny, but maybe it's not the time, not the moment. It's tough. But like you said, everything goes so fast. You don't have time to be like thinking, we lost, we did that, we did whatever. You need to move forward and to go for the next step.
Yeah, I think it's time for another video question, so we can continue this conversation.
Pozdrav svima, Olávaro, como estás? Imam dva pitanja za tebe, reći ću na engleskom bolje da razumeš. So first question is, how do you keep your Mediterranean color here in the Serbian winter? And the second question is, you play many finals, European Championship, World Championship, many other tournaments. Tell me, how was the process of you learning how to play these so special games, and how was your trajectory until you get the World Championship playing so good as you played? Pozdrav.
What about my color? I have.
Yeah. How do you manage to keep, your skin color?
It's easy. I'm super white. I will always be super white. So there is no secret.
Yeah. Okay.
And about the other question, we spoke about that. I think it's kind of process. If I go back on how I felt on my first final in 2018, the nervous I was. I couldn't enjoy the moment. And little by little, final after final, you learn that if you want to play good water polo, if you want to give your max, you need to enjoy. And that's the thing that I think the most. In every important game that I go, I try to say to myself, enjoy, you're doing this because you love this, so don't think about what could happen, just enjoy. And I think this is what I learned.
Do you remember when was the moment when you learned to enjoy the game?
I could say it was after 2020, after this horrible final.
That was so stressful for you, right?
Yeah, and I could felt after the little I enjoyed after this final, after this tournament, it was horrible. I had so much pressure with any kind of necessity to have this pressure. So I think after that I said to myself, don't be like this. Try to enjoy. If you enjoy, you're playing great. So I say this to myself every time, to enjoy and to don't think too much.
So you are 25 now, right?
Yeah.
And you have, if I'm right, just let me check, 2 and 6, 8 medals won with the national team, and you are speaking about the pressure. So how that's possible?
I think that the pressure always exists.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about winning or losing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is, but also for me, how I feel, it's also to give my max. Even if I win, even if I lose, I want to give my max. And also this pressure, not for the team, individual. Like you have this pressure, no? One year one year you play good. Next year you feel like this year I need to play better.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go for more and for more. So this pressure always exists. It will be a lie to say that I don't feel pressure,
mm-hmm.
but I try to manage this pressure on a positive way and use this pressure, use this this will to try to enjoy.
You had and you still have a lot of big names, being around you during your whole career, with teammates or maybe rivals or something. Do you have or do you even think about that kind of a pressure? Did you feel something like that? Now I'm playing with Felipe Perone and I need to be this or I need to be that or something, something similar to that.
No, luckily they make me felt always like one more of them.
Mm-hmm. You're part of them.
Yeah, from the very beginning in Barceloneta, I felt like one more. And I was like little bit afraid.
Mm-hmm.
First day, wow, tomorrow or this day I will be training with Dani Pinedo. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But every one of them was so kind with me from the very beginning. I never felt this like pressure, this I don't know how to say.
Mm-hmm. And guys from Novi Beograd, probably it's pretty similar situation with them too, but some of them are your big rivals. Speaking about the national team, how do you feel about that?
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool to know them. You're always playing against them. Maybe you think this guy, I don't like him, how he plays, how he behaves, but then you know him and you think, wow, this guy is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's so kind, he's so funny, and that's cool to open your mind to know new people and to realize that outside of the pool people can be different, can be much better.
Yeah. So did you have any intern jokes, after big competitions, after summer or something, when you were together again before the new season?
In national team, you mean?
I mean in the club, but about the national team.
No, of course, during the season there is always this kind of jokes. No, for sure you will win. No, for sure, no, your favorite. This kind of stupid jokes. There are always this kind of jokes. But I think we managed this rivalry very, very good, very great. There is no bad blood between us. When you get in the pool, you're in the pool, you're doing your job, and that's it. Outside the pool, we are friends again. So that's great.
And Serbia national team had a couple of problems in last few years, considering the changing of the players, then new head coach of the national team and everything. Where do you see Serbia now after this summer? And where do you see Serbia in the future? Do you see our national team on the highest level again?
Of course, and I mean they are already in the highest level. They were fourth this summer, so this is the highest level. They were in semi-final. This is great, considering that they changed huge part. Let's say more than a half of the team.
More than a half, yeah.
In the past few years, that's a big success. I think. And of course, I think they are a young team, but with a lot of quality. Yaksha, Rasha, every one of them are like such a great players with a lot of quality. So of course, it's a matter of time to build a new project around them. And for sure, they are already on the top level, but in the following years they will be a nightmare, completely nightmare for us.
Yeah. Well, Serbian public is very, demanding, and Serbian fans are demanding. Probably you felt that on your skin already here being in Belgrade. So we are like, most of people are like, if we don't win medal or something, we are losing that sport and we don't like it anymore and we are not going to watch those guys or something like that. But this summer bring a new hope, you know, to all the people that are cheering for Serbia and watching water polo. So that's good news for us, and I would love to see those players from Novi Beograd also and from other Serbian clubs playing again in big finals and cheering for them. We will see.
I'm sure.
One of the biggest final for you, or maybe the biggest one in your career, you will tell that to us, was that one in Budapest last summer, 2022. You won gold with a national team. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest thing in your career, but how do you feel about that now?
It's like we said, everything goes so fast that I feel I didn't have the opportunity to feel myself like World Championship, because it was like beginning of the summer World Championship, but after European, so everything went so fast that I never felt like how I think you should feel after winning World Championship.
That was a specific summer for water polo players and those national teams.
That was tough, yes. But anyway, I enjoyed a lot that summer. I mean, it was amazing for me.
Yeah, and after that we got European Championship in Split, right? You also won medal there, but you were third. How specific that was for you and your team? Because we spoke about those calendars and those kind of problems and things and people who are making those kind of decisions. But how did you feel in terms of your physical condition then? How did you feel emotionally, mentally? How hard was for you to keep preparing yourself for something new that is also big? European Championship is also a big thing after the World Championship. How was that in your head?
And sorry, actually, after World Championship, it was World League.
World League, yeah, we got that too. We got 3 competitions.
And after European, I was lucky because I didn't play World League.
World League, yeah.
Because our coach said that some of us
need to rest, right?
Yeah, need to rest. So I didn't play it, but my teammates played. So it was a very demanding summer. But being honest, I prefer this kind of summers, these competitions, to have much more competitions. That's what I like. I prefer to compete than to train.
I think Fina and Len will use this sentence for a commercial, probably.
Maybe I will be very hated.
You are the first one.
So some people will hate me after this. But I really feel like this. I love to compete.
Yeah,
and,
you are a competitor.
Yeah, this year for me it's amazing. We have European, we have gold, and we have Olympic Games. That's amazing.
Are you competitive in everything that you do?
In everything, yeah. Maybe too much. Yeah, I try to don't be so much because maybe it can be annoying.
In table games also.
That's the worst. That's the worst. In these card games, I go crazy.
Oh, we should ask some of your teammates about that. I forgot that.
No, my friends know, but I try to calm myself, like, or even I don't play.
Who is your biggest rival in table games?
No, for example, in national team, I don't play.
Oh, really?
Because it's like stressful for me. It's too much. So, and I will be mad with them. So I prefer to don't play.
And in the club here in Belgrade?
In club, we don't play any kind of game.
Okay.
But maybe we should start. Yes.
I was thinking about Angelos Vlachopoulos. I don't know why, but he seemed to me like a competitive person also.
Yeah, also a lot. Now here we play like this football tennis before every practice. We play football tennis, and it's such a competition. Yes,
really?
Yes.
Is it dangerous for you guys? You don't get injured or something?
It's a small court, and it's with soft ball, so it's okay.
Yeah. So speaking about those demanding summers and things like that, do Do you even think about how you are going to prepare yourself in the future, considering the fact that you are becoming, older, and that you will maybe think differently in the future, that you want to have more time for something else during the summer, to get few more days of extra rest, to being in your hometown or something like that? Or do you think that it doesn't depend on years being and playing on the highest level? Do you think that that's not going to change ever?
I don't know. Maybe in the future when I have my family, my family will demand me more than water polo. But for the moment, I don't think so. I love to compete, like I said. I really love these competitions. Are amazing. These World Championship, these European Olympic Games. It's amazing to compete and to be part of the team. I love this feeling, and I think it will always be like this.
You have three bronze medals. You have 2 golds with the national team, and you were 3 times in the finals, 1 in the World Championship and 2 times in European Championship. Being second on the big competition and being third, how do you feel about those 2 things?
I think it's different in every time. For example, in 2018, for us to be second, it was such a big success because we came from being 9th in the World Championship. So in 2018, being second after playing an amazing final against Serbia, reaching the penalties, it was amazing. So this silver, I think, felt good. Then 2019, it felt very bad because we did a horrible final against Italy. So this is completely different.
It depends on the circumstances.
It depends on the circumstances. But I feel like now this national team doesn't want any more silver. We are prepared to win everything. We can win everything, and after we will see. But I think we are able to win everything, and we are aiming to the goal in every competition. And I feel like any other thing that it's not gold nowadays, it will not feel good. And I think that's great for the team, but I don't know. It's what we deserve, I think.
Yeah. And speaking about your you being a competitive person and playing other sports, do you watch or play any other sport? Not only small games, but sport as a sport.
I like to play paddle.
Paddle, yeah.
Paddle,
I
yes.
assume. Do you have time to play it here?
No. Maybe. And now that the season is on, I don't like to play so much because it's not good. It's not safe. So I'm trying to don't play. But I love to play paddle. I'm not good. To be honest, I'm not a good player, but I love. It's a great sport. It's so fun, and you're playing.
And it started in Spain, right? Yeah, it's very popular there.
I think it started in Spain, or it became popular in Spain, or I don't know, maybe it's Spain, maybe Argentina. Yeah, but people in Spain, it's crazy about paddle. My friends play almost every day. It's such a great sport now.
Yeah. Serbian people love everything that they can win. So
yes,
it's becoming more and more popular here. Yeah. Okay, we have, I think, one more video question for you. So we will hear it now.
Ćao ljudi, pozdrav svima u studiju, posebno za vašeg današnjeg gosta, Alvara. Postavit ćemo 2 pitanja, može na srpskom, pošto mi je rekao skoro da sve razume, pa eto taman da vidimo kako će da se snađe. Prvo pitanje je da li igraš neki sport kao hobi pored vaterpola i kako se snalazi u njemu. I drugo pitanje je, ako može da nam kaže svima koja mu je omiljena hrana, odnosno specijalitet u Srbiji. Pozdrav svima, čao.
Okay, so you already answered about the sport, but if you have another one, you can also...
No, he asked this because I'm playing with him.
Oh, paddle. Who is better?
Normally we are playing me and Vlachopoulos against Rasha and Lukic. we beat them every time.
Yeah.
Every time. They will say it's a lie, but we beat them every time. It's so easy. No, but
He already was here, so he get his
he
chance.
said-
No,
he
he didn't. I think he
Okay,
didn't say
okay.
anything, but
Okay.
yeah.
No, but it's great to play with them. It's not only about the paddle. It's great to play paddle, but after you take the coffee, you speak. Is such a great moment with them,
Yeah.
with teammates. It's great. It's great. And about the other question is about food in Serbia.
Yeah. What do you
Ah.
like the most, or is there any special place or thing that you like to eat the most?
I don't know the word, but
Mhm.
actually today we've been in one restaurant.
Mhm.
It has this pork pečenje.
Oh yeah, pečenje. Yeah, that's how we like. Yeah, that's how we say it in Serbia.
This
yeah.
pork
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
the oven, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I love this. I
Oh,
love
really?
this. Yes, I
Mhm.
tried in this place and I tried near Kragujevac in
Mhm.
one restaurant.
Yeah.
It's called Mali Hrast, something like this.
Yeah, Mali Hrast. You know everything.
I love this.
That's good.
This I love.
Perfect. Yeah. Was it hard for you to leave your country and come here? Not only about the weather, we spoke about that, but I mean, being with your family there or close to your family, having your friends there, having your
Yeah.
life there, your whole life was there actually. Was it hard for you to get out of the country and to start a kind of a new life here?
Of course, there are some times that it's not easy
Mhm.
because when I'm in Spain, in Barcelona, at my place, if I'm getting bored, I do this. I call my friend. I go out for coffee. It's so easy to don't be bored, to don't feel alone. Here in Serbia, most of all the first months wasn't easy.
Mhm.
You feel alone. You feel like you miss your family, your friends, everything. You feel you miss everything. But little by little you adapt. Like I said on the beginning, I always wanted to live this experience abroad. I decided to move. I'm very happy with the decision I made, and I'm very good here. I'm great. I'm living a good life here, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And if we want to have a kind of a recommendation about Barcelona or being or staying there from you, what would you like to give us?
Oof, we need another podcast.
Yeah,
one more hour
assume.
but I will recommend to go to the beach, Barceloneta beach,
Mhm.
and after go for a paella near
Okay.
there. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun.
Mhm.
I think you will like
It's easy. It
It's
sounds
easy.
easy.
It's
You
not
gotta do
difficult.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So just eat
It's not
paella and be on the beach.
Yes,
Yeah. So your hometown is, I think, well known. I got that information from somewhere. Is well known by playing hockey, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So how that happened for you not playing hockey? Did you try to play it?
I tried in school a few times because, as you said,
Mhm.
it's so popular. So in school, some weeks you go to do this, to try. But I never had in my family someone that did that before, so
Mhm.
I never felt curious about that. But yes, I think Terrassa it's the city with more Olympians in Spain because of hockey.
Yeah,
So-
I think so. I think there's a number like 120 hockey players for
Yes,
one Olympic
yes.
Games. Yeah.
Yes, and I think that most of the team on hockey in Spain is from Terrassa. So,
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's good. We are speaking about playing hockey on the grass, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be very interesting to see those kids in the school playing that sport because it's not something that we have chance to see here.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's curious. Yes, I think it's not very popular around the
Mhm.
world. I think it's
Yeah, I think it's-
Germany, Spain, Netherlands,
Yeah.
maybe India.
Maybe.
something.
Yeah. So is there any kind of things, those kind of things that you saw here in Serbia and that you was like, oh, we don't have this in Spain or something? Is there any cultural shock about being here in Serbia, first few days or something like that? I mean, we are not that, far. We are still Europe and everything.
Yeah.
But did you see something new?
No, I think we are not so different.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest. Of course, you can feel something. It's different about how people it's more open, more close. Maybe people it's little bit closer here.
Really, you think that?
Yeah, but after a few weeks, they open themselves and they are super kind. But I never felt like this cultural shock. Let's say never.
Yeah, and we spoke about food, but we didn't speak about drinks.
Okay.
What do you like to drink here in Serbia?
You want me to say rakia, maybe?
I don't know. I didn't say anything.
No, I love coffee. For me, the best moment in the day is to finish practice and go for coffee with teammates, to spend some time speaking with coffee. Kratki espresso kisela, always.
Okay. Did you try that kind of a coffee that we have? We call it domaća kafa.
Domaća kafa. I tried.
Yeah. Do you like it? No, it's strong.
Yeah, it's so strong for me. Yeah, I feel if I start my day like this, it's too much. I prefer espresso.
Yeah, okay.
But yes, this is for me the best moment of the day.
Oh, perfect. So you like to enjoy your coffee with your teammates. Do you like to drink coffee alone in the morning?
No,
are you that kind of a person?
No. Like I said, for me the coffee is more like social moment.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. To finish practice, go for coffee, speak a little bit, and then go home.
Yeah. Was it hard for you to, to change the seaside with rivers here?
Actually, I love the river. I live like, let's say 3 minutes.
Yeah, near the river.
Near the river, and I love. It's such a peaceful place. I know one place that it's called Souvenir. I think it's my favorite place in Belgrade. I'm going there almost every weekend, and it's such a beautiful place. Yes.
Yeah. What do you like the most about the sport here? Did you have a chance to watch any other sport in live?
Yes, I watched one Partizan Panathinaikos basketball. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was such an amazing feeling.
I think you don't have that kind of atmosphere in Spain, right?
Yes, yeah. Maybe that was a cultural shock. Yes, this atmosphere was something special.
Because we had last year, I think, semi-final of the Final Four of the EuroLeague here. Real Madrid and Barcelona were playing here. And we were, I can say, pretty shocked by not having an atmosphere in the arena during that game, considering the fact that it's a derby game in the semi-final of the EuroLeague, So we were pretty shocked by that. It's not something that we got used to that.
You're right. Actually, that game that I saw, it was Partizan Panathinaikos. That Partizan was already qualified.
Yeah,
so
for the playoffs.
It wasn't important, let's say, and people was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember this moment when Obradovic came in. Everyone stand up, clapping. It was amazing.
So I guess it's a nonsense to ask you who do you cheer for in Spain? It's Barcelona, right? In football and
you are wrong.
Really?
Madrid.
Oh, really? How that happened?
Yes, because my father is not from Barcelona, so I grew up in watching my father and my brother supporting Real Madrid, and maybe I was the black sheep in school. It wasn't easy to be.
Because I was thinking about Xavi and everything, and Barcelona and everything. So yeah, your town is close to.
Actually, Xavi studied in my school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had in the school big picture
of him.
Yes, and it wasn't easy, but. I'm original guy, so I was supporting Real Madrid, even though it wasn't easy.
So did you watch that playoff series between Real Madrid and Partizan last season in basketball in EuroLeague?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Crazy, crazy, but it's sport.
Yeah, the whole world was thinking that fight actually decided about everything. So yeah, it was weird.
Okay, I'm in Belgrade. I will not have an opinion.
No, it's not. It's not dangerous to have an opinion here.
Well,
don't think that.
I will reserve my opinion.
Okay.
Nah, I'm joking. Yeah. It's sport, and I'm not. I like basketball, of course, but I'm not following basketball, so I don't care.
Who is your favorite soccer player from Real Madrid?
Modric.
Really?
Modric.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, he's such a great football player, but also
a person.
Yes. I mean, I don't know him, but you can feel he's a great guy.
Yeah. And from basketball team, do you have any of them?
Campazzo now he's playing in Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
came back.
Yeah, he came back now. So he's great. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is the studio that we also record here, Formula One podcast and MotoGP. So some of our colleagues would love to know, are you a fan of those kind of sport?
I like, of course, I like every kind of sport. I'm not following like every weekend, but of course for me, Fernando Alonso, number one, number one. And now people it's crazy in Spain about him, about his comeback. And I hope he wins another time. Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Beside those video questions, we also have one photo for you.
Okay.
I would love for you to explain to us who are those guys. I mean, we mostly know them. How did this photo happened, and who are those guys, and what are your memories from that night?
I don't know. Felipe is such a great guy. He always took me like by the hand, and I was always with him. And I remember this was in Dubrovnik, and it was like we had like free weekend. We were playing in Dubrovnik. We had a free weekend, so he said, "You want to stay with me? I will stay." And I said, "Of course." And I remember this weekend like it was amazing. We went on a boat. After we went with Vieco there. It was such a great weekend. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing more than that. We expected some details, but never mind.
No,
okay.
I will not say about this.
Yeah. Okay. Do you learn Serbian?
Samo malo.
Oh, okay.
Samo malo.
Okay, because I think Agelos spoke about that he is taking classes and going to some classes, and also I think
he was lying,
or he was trying to learn some Serbian.
Maybe.
Yeah, and. We got a few guys here that are not from Serbia, but they are speaking Serbian or Croatian as well. Do you have that kind of wishes or plans to learn more, or you are good with that you know? I mean, you probably know to get communication in the pool, and that's all. But
no, to be honest, I feel bad with myself because
really?
I think I should learn Serbian. I think when you know the language in the country you live, the experience is much better. But I don't know, maybe I was lazy, maybe I think Serbian is very difficult language. But of course I want to improve my Serbian, and not only to understand, to be able to speak and to try to communicate with people. Yes, I would love to do that.
We got a lot of questions for you on social medias.
Okay.
And a lot of those questions were on Serbian. Also, you heard Drašović that also spoke Serbian to you, a bit of João Pedro and those kind of guys. I think that they are aware of the fact that you can understand everything, and they're trying to push you to try to speak more Serbian. So don't have that kind of a barrier in your mind. Just, feel free to speak. Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Yeah. And you had special question from social medias from Vuk Vuksanović.
Okay.
He asked you, did you learn to play or to dance capoeira?
No.
What is with that? What is that question? Did you even try to learn it, or what happened?
I tried. I tried that night. I tried that night. But I think like capoeira, it's not my thing. So once, and it was too much. So
how that look like?
Too difficult.
Really?
Too difficult. Yeah.
How did you even get an idea to try to dance capoeira that night?
Let's say I was happy that night.
Okay.
It was Brazilian night in Dubrovnik.
Yeah. So it was your idea or
no, because if I don't remember wrong, Felipe knows one Brazilian guy in Dubrovnik, and that guy organized Brazilian night in Dubrovnik. So you can imagine what kind of night it was. And it was funny. It was this capoeira. We were happy and I don't know, joking. I tried, but of course I didn't.
We have good classes of capoeira here in Belgrade, so we can help you with it.
No,
just to know.
I will go with water polo. No, it's not my thing.
Okay. I think we cover a lot of important things. If there is anything else that you want to add or to say something, you can add now. And for let's say, the last part of the conversation, we have those questions from medias, from social medias mostly. And we have one girl that is helping us. Her name is also Alexandra, and she's helping us with every show.
Okay.
So she sent a lot of questions. Just let me find. Oh, yeah. You got lost from Serbia on your first European Championship in your town, actually, in Barcelona. Which loss from Serbia was harder for you? That one or the other one in Tokyo?
In Tokyo, of course. Like I said, in 2018, it was our first final, like a team. So even though it was hard to lose, it's always hard to lose, it felt good in the end. Like we managed to get to the final. In Tokyo, it was another completely different story. We beat them in a group stage, and we were thinking, even though they were like best team, of course, they're amazing, legendary team, that we could make it. We were in front, let's say, whole game, and in last few minutes we lost. So it was very, very, very difficult moment for us, for me. It was very sad, but I guess I will have another chance to achieve an Olympic final. So I'm happy for that. Sad for this moment against Serbia, but that's sport. So
I hope that Olympic final is gonna be against Serbia.
I hope it will be.
I would love to see that.
It will be good also for me.
Yeah. What about the whole Olympic Games experience? You know, being there, being a part of that whole journey, about the whole cycles, preparation for the Olympic Games. You know, being there in a Olympic village with the rest of the sportsmen and everything. How do you see that?
I mean, my first Olympic were Tokyo. And Tokyo wasn't a normal
specific,
Olympic Games. It was like with this COVID, it was, I guess, very different. I don't know because I've never been in other Olympic Games, but I guess it was very different to what it is on Olympic Games, to be on a villa and be able to speak with whoever you want, to don't be afraid to get the COVID. Yeah. So I hope in Paris it will be a different story. Even though, of course, I enjoyed Tokyo, it was an amazing experience. But I hope Paris will be better, not only in sport, also in this Olympic experience.
You were 16 years old when you played for the national team for the first time, right?
I guess yes.
Do you remember that moment?
I was very nervous. It was in Sabadell against Montenegro, and I was like very, very, very nervous. I was playing against legendary players in Montenegro, players that I was watching on, I don't know, YouTube and TV, and it was such a big moment for me. But you get the experience, and little by little you lose this fear.
Okay. What is your daily motivation for keep working and keep practicing?
I don't know. I always want to be better person, better player, better in everything that I do. And I really enjoy when I play water polo. To be honest, for me, water polo is such a thing. I love to compete. I love to do water polo. And I know that when I train good, when I do what I need to do, when I'm going on the game, I enjoy. So in a matter to enjoy what I do, I try to every day be prepared, be serious, be professional. Because when the day comes, I will be prepared and I will be able to enjoy the moment.
Do you have any ritual before every game?
I had a lot, too many, but I quit most of them now because I didn't want to depend on these stupid little things. So now I only have one, that it's the way I jump in the pool. It's always the same. That's it.
Is it something usual for all water polo players or no? Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
I have mine, but I don't know about the others.
So that's the only one that you kept?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any, anything that you dream about still in this sport?
Of course. I need to...
Olympic gold, probably?
Olympic gold, European gold. I have a lot of things to accomplish. A lot. I did maybe 1%. So, yeah, of course, I have a lot of new goals.
Not only about the results, but do you have like any coach that you want to work with or any player that you want to play with or things like those,
Yes, of course, I have a lot of players that I would love to share a changing room because I admire them, of course, a lot.
For example?
I don't know, like Andrija Pralajnović. For me, he's top. I mean, he's playing in same position like me. I'm trying to watch him, to learn about him, even though he's, I think, from another planet. But I would love to work with him someday.
Is he someone that you used to watch on a TV?
Of course, the main guy. First Felipe, of course, but I'm very lucky because I'm able to work with Felipe every day. Yeah. But I hope, like I said, to work someday with Andrija.
Yeah, perfect. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years?
This sounds like a cliche question, but if you think about it, it's not.
I would like to see myself like Olympic champion. That's it. That's the main thing.
So you will be our guest again if you win Olympic gold.
Okay, let's make that deal.
Yeah,
okay.
We have a deal. Okay. Let me check if we have something more. Just a second. Yes, we have. There's a lot of questions about you. Do you have a girlfriend or those kind of things?
I don't.
Just to know. How do you like nightlife in Belgrade or clubbing or things like those? Did you experience that and do you like it?
It's amazing. It's one of the things that I like the most about Serbia and about Belgrade. This night, not only nightlife, of course it has, but about this energy that the city has. That you can go out every day, in every hour, let's say, and you will see people around taking coffee or drinking a beer, or enjoying time along, and that's great. The energy that Belgrade has, I love it.
Which player you spend the most time outside the pool?
I think Felipe, because we are roommates now. I mean, he's great player, but he's also very funny, so I love to spend time with him, but also with Munarriz, Larumbe. They are not only my teammates, they are very good friends of mine, so that's amazing to do your job and to have friends there. That's such a great thing, and I think I'm very lucky about it.
Yeah. And what about the guys from Belgrade?
In Belgrade I spend the most of the time with Vlachopoulos, Skumpakis, now with Francesco, before it was with Joao, because in the end we are the foreigners, and the guys here, we spend time together, of course, but they have their family, they have their friends here, they have, I don't know, they are studying, they have families, so it's not so easy. So with the guys that I spend most time is with the foreigners one. Yeah. Foreign.
Yeah. And what would Alvaro Granados now tell to Alvaro Granados, with maybe 7 years old or 8 years old?
Now in 7 years, that never lose this passion. Never. If I'm proud about something of myself, is this passion, this that I like what I do. It's so sad to watch someone that doesn't like what he's doing. It's sad, and you can see in every place, not only in sport, in one office. I don't know, wherever you go, you can see people that doesn't like or doesn't love what they do, and I feel that I'm privileged, one, to do what I like, to do what I love. So I will say to these Álvaro Granados that never lose this love about water polo.
Yeah. I think it's a nice message to some of those young kids that will watch this episode of the podcast. And thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks to you. It was a great time.
I hope that we are going to speak again, but maybe on some big competition, or
only if I'm Olympic champion.
No, that's not the only.
If not, I will not come back.
Okay, but maybe our show will going to also to some big competition or something, so we will meet each other there.
Okay.
And yes, we have a deal about that Olympic gold. But if you are playing against Serbia, I would not love to see you here again. Sorry for that. Yeah. If we didn't speak about something that you think it's important, you can add. And for the end of the conversation, we like to ask our guests about the biggest support that they get throughout the career. So was it your family or your friends or both, or how do you see that and how that is important for you?
Of course, it's always my family. No matter who will be now or in the future, always my family will be the one that made me be what I am now. Because I can remember when I was 10 years old, we had game 1 hour in one town far from Barcelona, and they were waking up 7 a.m. to drive me, to wait for me, to pick me up in training, to do whatever it takes for me to play this sport that I loved. So they were amazing. They were such a great parents, such a great family. My brother also was always super supportive. So always my family will be the one.
Yeah. What they say to you when you're playing bad or maybe not that good?
No, they are not saying anything. They are always there. They don't say neither when I'm playing good, when I'm playing bad.
They're just
they are there, supportive, little bit distance.
Yeah,
if I need help, I will have it. But they are not like this, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you? No, they are, and I love that. I love that, and I think they are doing great.
That's good. That's good. Be that kind of a parent.
Yeah. Yes, I think same.
Yeah. Thank you so much again.
Thanks to you.
If I miss something important, you can say now.
For sure I'm missing something important, but I will remember after, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We will have a chance to speak again.
Yes,
for
of
sure.
Of course.
Thank you again. Hvala i vama što ste bili i ove sedmice sa nama. Nadam se da ste uživali u još jednoj zanimljivoj vaterpolo priči i nadam se da smo nekome otvorili još neka nova razmišljenja o tome kako je igrati na vrhunskom nivou i kako je to biti vrhunski sportista, šta to sve sa sobom donosi, a šta oduzima. Naravno, budite sa nama i sledeće sedmice. Sve što ste do sada propustili čeka vas na našem YouTube kanalu. Ukoliko želite da potražite neko od prethodnih ili starijih epizoda, sve vas čeka tamo, a na društvenim mrežama nam pišite sve ono što želite, šaljite nam pitanja za naše naredne goste, naravno pratite sve ono što se dešava u svetu vaterpola, kritikujte, sugerišite, mi smo tamo, slušamo vas i čitamo i naravno čekamo vas i sledeće sedmice.